Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always in, always. Get your pooper scooper, because TD is talking shit. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a wonderful week, but you have an even better weekend. So, August inflation. That's right. Americans still can't afford toilet paper. Inflation is up, and inflation is booming in America. But according to President Donald Trump, Billy Big Bollocks, Delbert the Dumbass, everything is down. Inflation's down. Cost of living is down. Cost of life is down. People can afford everything. America is thriving. America is thriving. According to President Donald Trump, everyone has health insurance. Everyone can afford everything they need. There is nothing that comes out of President Donald Trump or anyone in his administration that is real. It's not that it's not true. It's not true at all. But it's not even close to being real. And it goes way beyond dishonest or a half-truth or things like that, right? They are blatant lies. They are blatant lies. And again, he knows that he has 70, 80, 90 million people who think that Jesus sent him and will believe everything that comes out of his mouth. Inflation was up substantially in August. Americans still can't afford anything. Americans are hurting. And it's kind of like, I'm conflicted about it. Admittedly, I'm very conflicted because, be careful, for what you wish for, you might just get it, right? And you might just deserve it, because I told you in the beginning of the year, even before President Donald Trump was sworn into office, that by the end of summer, America would be in a recession and on the fast track to a full-blown depression. I am sticking with that. I'm sticking with that. The dollar is getting destroyed, absolutely fucking destroyed. Inflation is up. Cost of living, cost of life is up. And one of the most, if not the most failed businessman in American history, a man who bankrupted a casino, went bankrupt 6 times, bankrupted a fucking casino, let me say that again, is now in charge. Donkeys are running America. Donkeys. And it's almost, the thing is that I feel bad for the people who did not vote for President Donald Trump, and the people who did vote for him and are now crying. No empathy. No sympathy here. None. I'm sorry. I'm not an empathetic or sympathetic person. I'm not. You voted for him, you get what you deserve. You voted for him, you get what you deserve. And again, I told you at the beginning of the year to start buying things, stocking up on things, if you could. I'm telling you that same thing again. By the end of summer, America will be in a recession. The dollar is collapsing. Russia-Ukraine war is booming. President Donald Trump has done absolutely sweet fuck all except give his followers plastic straws, Gulf of America, and fucking water pressure. And let's not forget the tariffs, because now the tariffs are setting in, and all those tariffs are being passed along to the American consumer. So, America is so far fucked, they couldn't catch a bus back to just being fucked. All Americans need a pregnancy test. That's how fucked they are. So what I really want to hear from is MAGA Nation. Now that these tariffs are setting in and the costs are being passed along to Americans, how you feeling, MAGA? How you feeling? There is nothing that comes out of Trump's mouth that is fucking real and is not a full-blown blatant lie. And that goes for his entire administration. Americans are hurting. And it's going to get dark early. Love you.